world videos. Ooh, Paradise got videos. Where it all get paid.
Paradise World Videos, Costa Blanca. We're in Torrevieja, and today we're going to be telling you why people want to come to Spain. When you've got all them other places all around the world, why they want to come to Spain. We're going to let you know in this video. And yeah, there's lots of reasons why, of course, and it ain't just the scorching, boiling hot weather and the 340 days a year. As you all know, we're in a massive heat wave. I was in Murcia, it was over 42 degrees yesterday. 42 degrees, but other parts of Spain, literally, it was so hot, it was unbelievable. Yeah, it's broken records galore. You literally were like walking into a fire. But yeah, there are other reasons, of course, and the biggest reasons, of course, is to do with Spain being in a very great location. And if you're living in England, you know, you'll be in a couple of hours, you can get your cheap flights, same as other parts of Europe, you can be here pretty quick. Nevertheless, we've got a lot of people moving here from all around the world. And especially America, it seems to be on the increase. A lot of it was due to the good rate of the dollar at the time. They were moving, maybe getting away from Trump, who knows? But the reasons that people come here is because the cost of living is great. You've got a cheaper living, you get more for your money, you've got the climate. And if you need to get back home and see your children, you can. It's not a million miles away. Of course, if you're talking about moving to places like Australia, America, you know, I've been on a plane for 9-10 hours or over a day and a half to be on a plane, go to Australia, it's a long way from home, especially a lot of people have still got ties back in their own country. People are actually got family, elderly parents, and they have to nip backwards and forwards. A lot of people here go back for Christmas. So there are a lot of reasons why Spain is so popular. Your money goes a long way, healthier lifestyle, warmer climate all year round, and there's so much to see here as well. Unlike other countries, it's got a lot of history and it's free. You've got the fiestas, it's free. You've got this beautiful beaches all along the Costa Blanca. Yeah, best beaches in the world. And not only that, it's #1. Yeah, #1 for the whole health. Yeah, got one of the best health cares. So yeah, and you get to see a doctor the same day as well. Wow. You don't get that in many places, seeing a doctor the same day. So yeah, there are a lot of benefits why people want to be here. And of course, with all the wars going on all over the place, one minute one kicks off and the next one kicks off and then everyone's getting involved. Even England are butting their nose in and it's nothing to do with them. And that is the problem. Even though Spain's in Europe and they don't get involved with wars, they keep themselves to themselves. And that's the best way. So yeah, it is safe on that front. And the crime rate is brilliant as well. I say brilliant. You've got crime here, of course. You've got the muggings. You've got your little crime. You can't, you know, stop all the little petty crimes. But in general, we're not getting people shot every day and stabbings every day. Well, not here, not in Torrevieja. You know, this part of the coast is more family. So it is really great location to live. And when you think about it, you change your bucks up from wherever you're coming from and you convert it, you've got a lot more. And you don't need to work forever. You can retire early, cash in, and come and live the dream. Like I said many times, you can sell your house, you don't have to wait till it's paid off, and come and buy yourself a nice little pad, and come and live the dream like all these. But yeah, you look like it's busy, but believe me, this is what it's like most times of the year, you know, because the weather's so good. We have got people out and about, but yesterday's weather was absolutely crazy. I was doing a video on a golf resort. If you haven't seen that, watch it. Beautiful, picturesque golf resort, and loads of beautiful bars just outside. But it was a ghost town, and the reason why it was a ghost town, it's just too hot. It was like being in a fire. And yeah, I've been here 10 years and I did feel the heat yesterday. But good news is it's cooling down now. We're back down to 33, 34 degrees. So yeah, a lot cooler. Yeah, I mean, nipples have started to go a little bit hard because it's getting cooler. But yeah, seriously, that was crazy heat. I mean, they've expected to get it in Malaga up to Tuesday, they're going to still be around about 39 degrees along that part, Costa del Sol. Yeah, we're looking at 33, 35, which is, yeah, be putting our coats on, won't we? The only thing that's been happening because of the heat, most places it's happening as well, Portugal, most places of Europe, but Spain's had one of the worst years ever for wildfires. It was that bad, old Sanchez had to cancel his holiday. Even King Philip had to turn up and see what's going on and give his moral support, because the fires are really serious. Down in Cadets, Leon, all round now. And yeah, they're just getting out of hand. Thousands of hectares of land getting destroyed. I mean, that's a lot of land to be churning up in fires, 120,000 hectares. A couple of fire brigade people have lost their lives. It is real serious. Thousands of people have been evacuated. All the roads around there have been gridlocked. You see jams where people are just sitting outside their car, literally having a little picnic on their table. It's been over a week since they're fighting these fires. I mean, they're saying some of these helicopters are just going to local swimming pools and they're scooping the water out, which they're allowed to do when they've got things like this going on, as well as the planes going to the sea and scooping up. And yeah, very, very serious. Got to be serious, isn't it? If Pedro's had to cut his holiday short. Meanwhile, it's 11:30 here on the promenade in Torrevieja, and yeah, best place to be when the weather's this crazy. And yeah, it is a beautiful promenade as well. Say very family orientated place, no trouble. You've got all the restaurants and bars, not expensive either. Come here and have a tap house or whatever you want. And of course this time of year you get all the extra toilets out, first aid, and a lot of the disability things out as well. So yeah, everyone can enjoy. I'll tell you what as well, if you are thinking of making that move and you've got a pension coming in, we've had quite a few already that signed up below, Currency Direct. Click on the link. They've actually got a better rate for their money, and some of them have got a deal where they lock it in, so when you join, you get to speak to the representative because they've got offices all over. Unlike the other currency place, they haven't got offices. Yeah, Currency Direct not only don't charge a commission and do the best rates, unless you're transferring mega money, then of course you ring up and speak to a dealer and they will fix a good rate for you. Of course on the app, you know, if you're just dealing with a few hundred, you get the rate on the app, but when you ring up, that's when you get the serious money, and that's where you save money, because when you exchange your money up, you know, you get more bucks, don't you? All pays for their menus of the day. If you haven't already signed up for Currency Direct, if you're buying a property, you know, you do need to click on that link below like the rest of my subscribers, and then you need to click on it as well if you're living here and you're doing a pension change up, because you're not going to get much here. You can fix it, like I say. And the other good thing about Currency Direct as well, if you are travelling anywhere around Europe, you know, you don't have to mess about and get it ripped off on these machines, because you have a card, just like a bank card, and you just pay on your card. And you can load the app and load it on your phone as well. And what you do is you just change the money up on the app, but what you don't spend, you change it back up. So if you are travelling to different countries, you know, around the world, you can buy your currency, and whatever you got left over, you don't end up putting in a charity box, you change it back up. Good rates, like I say. So you have your bank card on you as normal, and then you have the currency card, and that's great when you're out and about. You don't have to look for machines and get charged €7 a go. All right, boss? So yeah, I know I'm always plugging Currency Direct because it's so good. I mean, before I was with Money Corps, and I held on to my money for a few days before they changed it up. It was a rubbish rate, but yeah, you can't beat it. And like I mentioned, banks in Spain, I'm told so many times, they're not free. Some people say if you get a pension paid in, a certain income, you know, certain banks will give you free. But if you don't, what happens is you end up paying €40 a quarter. Yeah, and that's not just for one person. That's for you, 40, and then you've got to pay 40 for your partner if it's a joint bank account. So it can be a bit expensive having a bank account. And Currency Direct, in the process, and literally not long now before you can actually pay all your bills with them. So yeah, get on board, get signing up, click on it, and you're filling in a 2-minute thing, and they'll call you back. And then you won't be ripped off with the banks, you pay your bills direct because you'll have an IBAN number. Look at this, eh? All the kiddies rides out. Lovely, innit, eh? Living the dream on the Costa Blanca. And do you know the other reasons which is really good about Spain? You know, you can get about literally no traffic. You haven't got traffic lights everywhere. It's just motorways and roundabouts. And so you're not stopping, it ain't taking you out to get down the road. And you can visit all these beautiful towns and the fiestas that are going on all the time, all year round, all kind of fiestas. Some of them give you free food and drink, but it's free entertainment, isn't it? You've always got something to do. You never get bored. You can visit local beaches and do your nice walks, see the historic buildings, and literally safe as houses. And when people say you get bored, it's impossible because time just flies. It literally flies here. I remember when I was in England and I had a job, I used to dart around like a blue-ass fly, and then before I knew it, you know, I got home and can't believe all what I'd done in one day. And then I got home and I was bored. Yeah, you don't seem to do anything and time flies. I think it's the sunshine. It's got to be the sunshine, the heat. Everyone's happy, everyone, buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches, you know, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Everyone is happy and smiling, they're all pinching themselves. Yeah, it's a different life. It is a different life. Do you want to be working from the age of 16, 17 until you retire? If you get to retirement age, that is, if you actually make it. Because a lot of people ain't making retirement age. So you work all your life, you pay your mortgage off, and you go, yeah, now it's my time to enjoy myself. Gonna have loads of holidays. Too late, you only live once. Don't leave it too late. Yeah, you can come here and be on holiday every day. And you've got so many beautiful places to visit as well. Lots of beautiful holiday resorts in Spain, as you know. Or you could take a flight over to one of the islands, Ibiza, Canary, Balearic, any of the islands, Palma, Mallorca, and they're literally 20, 25, round about that, euros on a flight over. Yeah, be there in half hour. And you're here, aren't you? You're in Spain, you're in like prime location. And if you have to get back and visit your family and there ain't no planes, there's always the boat. You can always drive the Eurotunnel. That is why it is #1 location. It's got a lot of things that tick the boxes. I don't know how long you've been here. You can tell me in the comments below how long you've been to Spain and what you've enjoyed most about Spain. What is it that brought you here? What made you make that move to come and live the dream? Was it watching my videos? Or was it just the TV programs that hyped you up? You know, did you come sooner than what you thought? Did you really want to make that move a lot earlier than you thought? Because I remember when I come here, it just seemed there were a lot of old people. Well, that's completely changed now. Really has changed. A lot of younger people are coming. So Brexit hasn't spoiled it for nobody, really. You might have your 90-day rule for the people with the holiday homes, but if you're making that move and becoming a resident, you have a lot of benefits because you ain't got to worry about your 90 days and you can go to England as long as you like and you can bypass all these silly little visas that keep coming out with. So being a resident's great and being in a great location is great as well. So yeah, if you want to come and live the dream, come and live it. Contact me. Yeah, me, or if you're contacting my solicitor below, do the link Paradise World videos and he will jump straight on it because yeah, he's a busy man. He's got 2 offices, but he's super busy. And yeah, a lot of recommendations how good he is because he's a lawyer, he's not a solicitor, and that is why it's so important when you buy. You don't get a solicitor, a jester, you need a lawyer, someone that's up to date with all the rules. So yeah, that is today's video on the Costa Blanca. Check the videos up there, the videos we have done with the lawyer, especially if you have got property in Spain. It's very important about the taxes and the wills, of course. And if you're buying a property in visas, yeah, check all the videos out. And if you found this video helpful, you can always buy me a coffee. And a big thank you for everyone that's been buying me coffees, or even become a channel member and see the videos before they go out. So yeah, hasta luego from Torrevieja, Playa de Cura, the beach or the Bishop.